Hi, welcome to Daddy Curb's farm. I do have an update on the ducklings and the chicks. It's actually a good news, bad news scenario. The good news is I have some ducklings and I have some chicks. The bad news is in the incubator, none of the ducklings hatched. There were 25 duck eggs in the incubator. 6 of them initially we determined were not fertile. And 19 of them had some stage of growth, but all of them failed. Not sure why. The chicken eggs that were in with those hatched. We had, I think, 5 out of 7 of those hatch, and 2 of those failed. These ducklings were simultaneously, while we had some in the incubator, we also had some out under the broody hens, under the silkies, and we had, let's see, there's 5. Again, 5 out of 7 of those hatched, and they were fine. We had 2 fail that were under the broody hens. They may have not been fertile, just like some of those in the incubator. The ducklings are on that end of the porch, and the chicks are down here. The ducklings are in the aquarium. We have it set up as a temporary brooder. I haven't gotten around to building the brooder that I intended to. I was hoping to have it done before anything hatched, but like a lot of projects, I fall behind, so that's not done. They're in the aquarium, and the chicks are here in the rabbit hutch. Again, it'll probably be the brooder that they get to that next stage in, because I may not get that other brooder built in time. And it works fine, and we were just hoping to have a better, nicer looking piece of furniture to put on the back porch to take care of these chickens and the ducks. But so it is interesting to see the ducklings and the chicks that did hatch. We would be really interested to know why the incubator didn't work for those 19 ducklings. We did a little bit of an egg autopsy on some of them, and it looks like maybe they died between 2 and 3 weeks old, just judging on the size and the development. We're certainly not egg experts, but just based on, you know, guidelines that you can see online, some of the stages of life, it looks like maybe they were around 2 to 3 weeks old. The incubator is disappointing, but hopefully we'll learn and make it better for next time. We did follow all of the instructions as far as keeping the humidity at a certain level. It was indicated that it should be between 45 and 55% all the way through incubation up until the last few days, where then it's elevated to 55 to 65. And we had that going the whole time. The temperature of the incubator was right around 100 degrees for the entire time. We were very careful not to mess with the incubator very much. We didn't open it. We didn't. They were on an automatic turner, so we didn't turn them every day. That was already being done for us. The ducklings, my daughter's giving them all candy names, and this little one right here we're calling Lemon Drop. And Lemon Drop is a candy, but it's appropriate for a few reasons. This one is the most yellow. It has not as much brown. Ooh, excuse me. Not as much brown as some of the others. But take a look at Lemon Drop. Isn't he or she? We don't know yet. We didn't. We don't always know exactly how to best sex them. I know it's possible with ducks, but we haven't been really good at being accurate with that. But Lemon Drop got his or her name because I'm just gonna use the pronoun he. He dropped out of the nest. I think the silkies that were sitting on Lemon Drop kicked him out of the nest for some reason, and I went out there and I found the egg, and it was partially cracked and picked at. I think the chickens had picked at it. So part of Lemon Drop was exposed. You could see a little wing laying there, and I was ready to toss the egg because I didn't want ants or rats or anything coming in. Well, then I saw Lemon Drop move in the egg, and I was surprised that the duckling was still alive in the egg, and obviously I wasn't going to toss it out. But there was so much exposed that I didn't give Lemon Drop much chance. Oh, there's a cute little yawn. Didn't give Lemon Drop much chance for living, really. But we brought it in, we put it in the incubator, and we kept misting. We would open the incubator a couple times a day to, at this point the other eggs were already dead, I'm sure, so this is not why they failed. They were already at 31 days in the incubator. They should have already been hatched at 28 days. So we'd take a little mister bottle and we would mist the exposed area so that lemon drop didn't dry out too much. So the story with lemon drop was that we brought it in, we kept misting, and the egg did kind of dry around lemon drop, and it was difficult for him to get out of the egg, so we did have to give him a little assistance, and we knew when to do that because the other ducklings that were put under the broody silkies with him were already hatching, so we knew that he was fully developed, or at least the timing was correct. So we gave a little assistance, peeling a little bit of the egg off, and then finally he kicked out of the egg all by himself. So I do have some video, and I'm going to plug that in just so you can see some of lemon drop hatching and some of the others hatching. So there's my update, my incubation update. That's the good news, bad news for this go around with the chickens and the ducklings. Let me give you another close-up of Lemon Drop here. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Isn't he sweet? I'm going to go ahead and put lemon drop back in with the others so he doesn't get too cold or jump out of my hand and get hurt.